Good evening, parents, family. Lastly, be reminded that smoking and vaping of any kind are prohibited on the Board of Education property. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ceremony as we celebrate the accomplishments of the Lincoln Middle School class of 2026.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er
the Salutatorian of the class of 2026, Robert Bulmer.
Good evening, students, teachers, family, and friends. My name is Robert Bulmer, and I'm honored to stand before you today as your 8th grade salutatorian. I want to congratulate our valedictorian, Gabriel Alcozer, for his hard work and dedication. We are all very proud of Gabriel. It feels like yesterday we were trying to figure out how to open our lockers. Now here we are, already graduating. Today marks the end of our time at LMS and the start of something new. Let's think about when we came to LMS. We all came from different elementary schools and we were a little nervous. We became friends and learned together. In 7th grade, we got a little more freedom and learned to handle new things. By 8th grade, we felt like we were in charge. We learned all of our main school subjects like history and math, but that's not all we learned. We learned how to deal with change and how to work hard. We didn't get here by. I want to remind my classmates to always be curious and ask questions and be kind to each other. I also want to remind my classmates to try and understand how others feel. When things get tough, do not give up. Use those moments to make yourself stronger.
For the class of 2026. My name is Gabriel Alcozer. I'm so grateful for being able to have this opportunity to be in front of all of you today as LMS Student Council President and this year's valedictorian. Also, congratulations to this year's salutatorian, Robert Bulmer. I appreciate sharing this honor with someone in schoolwork. Personally, I feel like there's a bigger transition in work and responsibility than in previous grades. There are also personal challenges we might have had to face, whether it's a teacher, a counselor, or a friend. Someone was always around to help. You either came in as a Jaguar, a Wildcat, a Rough Rider, or brand new to Hawthorne, but soon we all became Bears. As we move on to high school, we'll always share this part of our lives together. I want to thank everyone who helped me get to this moment. Firstly, I want to thank the teachers and staff. You're the ones that help us and support us through these middle school years. I want you to look at these students that stand behind me and know you helped each and every one of them and taught them very valuable lessons. They will hold these lessons and are better people because of them. You all want nothing but to see us succeed, and for that, I thank you. Next, I would like to thank the classmates and friends I have here behind me. We are the people who make LMS what it is. Lincoln Middle School is a community, and as students, we are at that core. It demonstrated cooperation, perseverance, and school spirit throughout our years. Even when lunch gets really loud, we still have these values. Us being loud is just school spirit. Lastly, I would like to thank my family. You are so supportive, and you push me to be the best version of myself. You guys make sure I'm prepared for everything, and you push me to be the best version of myself. Think about all the skills we have made, and maybe all that you're inspired to do in the future. In about 2 months, we'll be off to high school, the next chapter of our life. Our 3 years here at LMS have been in preparation for the next stage. We all have goals we want to achieve in the next 4 years. Just like in the beginning of middle school, you might be sitting here nervous, excited, or both. But think about what you can do to make high school successful. I think it is important to continue lessons we have already learned, like always trying your best, taking responsibility for your actions, and it doesn't hurt to be a kind and good person. Sometimes people will say don't look back, but I say you should look back to these middle school years, but not with regret, so satisfaction and happiness of all we accomplished here. Wherever high school takes you, carry the lessons and memories you made along the way. Congrats to everyone graduating.
Congratulations, both Robert and Gabriel. Nice job. The LMS 8th grade class advisors are Mrs. Tony Noggle and Mr. Dan Ferraro. Mr. Ferraro is also the advisor of the Student Council. On behalf of the graduates, I'd like to thank Ms. Noggle and Mr. Ferraro for their time and our school a better place. This award is not based on primarily academic achievement, but rather on the positive impact the student has on the school community. I would like to welcome LMS Assistant Principal to the podium, Mr. Bird, to present these awards.
Thank you, everyone. The first recipient of the 2026 LMS Citizenship Award goes to a student who approaches each day with a positive attitude and a willingness to help others. Whether lending a pencil, sharing supplies, assisting a classmate, or simply offering encouragement, he consistently puts the needs of others before his own. He treats both students and staff with kindness and respect and has earned the admiration of those around him through actions rather than seeking recognition. Over the course of middle school, he's demonstrated tremendous growth, perseverance, and maturity. He has faced challenges with determination, maintained a strong work ethic, and continually strive to improve. In the classroom, he gives his best effort and asks thoughtful questions and approaches learning with enthusiasm. He has shown that success is not measured solely by grades, but by character, resilience, and the positive impact one has on others. The next recipient of the 2026 Lincoln Middle School Citizenship Award is a student who exemplifies dedication, character, and leadership in all that she does. She consistently demonstrates a strong commitment to academic excellence, approaching each day with focus, determination, and a genuine desire to learn. She actively participates in class, asks thoughtful questions, and continually seeks to deepen her understanding. Her accomplishments are a reflection not only of her ability, but also of her outstanding work ethic and perseverance. Beyond the classroom, she is recognized for her kindness, maturity, and compassion. She is always willing to support her classmates, offer encouragement, and help create an inclusive and positive environment. Her respectful nature and positive attitude make her a role model among her peers and a valued member of our school community. She's also a dedicated student athlete who successfully balances academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. Through her involvement in sports, she has demonstrated leadership, resilience, and a strong sense of teamwork. She challenges herself to grow while inspiring.
Each year, Hawthorne's American Legion Post 199, under the leadership of Commander Mike Del Vecchio, presents the American Legion Award to one male and one female graduating student. This prestigious award recognizes students who exemplify the core values of the American Legion: honor, courage, scholarship, leadership, service, character, companionship. These students have distinguished themselves through their commitment to their school, community, and fellow classmates. Mr. Bertolo will present the awards on behalf of the American Legion Post 199.
Good evening. It is my honor to represent Commander Mike Del Vecchio of the American Legion Post 199 in presenting the first of this year's 2006 American Legion School Award to a student who truly exemplifies the values of character, leadership, scholarship, and service. Throughout his 3 years at Lincoln Middle School, this student has consistently demonstrated integrity, maturity, and compassion. He treats everyone with respect, striving to improve while maintaining humility and grace. Most importantly, he is a young man of exceptional character. His kindness, leadership, and strong moral compass have made a lasting impact on our school community. He represents the very best of Lincoln Middle School, and we are proud to celebrate his accomplishments tonight. Please join me in congratulating the 2026 American Legion School Award honoree, Lucas Williams.
Good job, Lucas.
Our second 2026 American Legion Post 199 School Award recipient is a student who has distinguished herself throughout her academic excellence, leadership, determination, and commitment to her school community. Throughout her time at Lincoln Middle School, this student has been a strong role model both inside and outside of the classroom. She is an outstanding student who consistently works hard to both her peers and her teachers. Beyond the classroom, she has excelled as a student athlete. Her competitive spirit, work ethic, and willingness to step up when her team needed her most played a significant role in helping lead Lincoln Middle School to a championship season. She demonstrated leadership, teamwork, and resilience, proving herself to be a tremendous asset both on and off the field. Most importantly, she is a kind, respectful, caring young woman whose character reflects the very best of Lincoln Middle School. We are incredibly proud of all she has accomplished and excited to see what she achieves in the future. Please join me in congratulating the 2026 American Legion Post 199 School Award honoree, Abigail Neswick. Congratulations to all our graduates.
The President's Excellence in Education Award is earned each year by 8th grade graduates across the country that have met the following. In the Greenout Award, a graduate must have a 3-year cumulative GPA of 93 or higher through the end of the 3rd marking period of 8th grade. This year's winners will be provided with a Greenout pin at the 8th grade pool party and breakfast tomorrow. As I read the winners' names, please stand and remain standing until all the names are announced. Layla Aguero. Vincent Ahn. Gabriel Alcozer. Alexis Anton. Nicole Bekarov. Sawyer Blay. Hannah Basra. Robert Fulmer. Jay Canario Rendon. Lostan Zaruka. Theodora Doty. Lucy Elvin. Sophia Engelbrecht. Isabella Estrada. Gabriel Ferreira. Elizabeth Lorkowitz. Ryder Foley. Maya Grande. Savannah Gutierrez. Zena Hadid. Madeline Lazaro. Erin Lee. Lucas Williams. And Sarah Zunick. Congratulations. You may be seated. At this time, I'd like to introduce our Vice President of the Board of Education, Mrs. Erica Mulkey Colsan.
Good evening, families, teachers, staff, administrators, honored guests, and most importantly, the 8th grade graduating class. Today we celebrate something special, not just the end of middle school, but the beginning of something new. For our 8th graders, this ceremony marks the closing of one chapter and the exciting, sometimes scary, but incredible beginning of another. Growing up in a place like Hawthorne is definitely unique. In a small town, people know your name. Your teachers remember you. Your neighbors wave hello. The same faces you saw at soccer games, town events, school concerts, and walking through town somehow become a part of your story. And whether you realize it yet or not, being raised in a close-knit community gives you something powerful. Awkward moments you hope no one remembers, and friendships that changed and grew. You learned lessons that no textbooks could ever teach. You learned resilience when things didn't go your way. You learned patience, even if you didn't want to. You learned how to speak up, how to apologize, how to work hard, and maybe most importantly, how to laugh at yourself. And through it all, you've been bears. Think about that for a moment. A bear is strong, but strength isn't always about being loud or fearless. Real strength is showing kindness when it matters most. It's standing up for someone else. It's trying again after failing. It's walking into something unfamiliar, even when you're nervous, and deciding to keep moving forward anyway. Being a bear means showing courage, heart, and resilience. As you head into high school, life will move faster. There will be more responsibilities, tougher classes, bigger decisions, and more independence than ever before. You will have moments where you feel confident and moments when you question yourself. When that happens, just remember this. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. No one expects you to know exactly who you are, but you will remember these people. The laughs in the hallway, the teachers who believed in you, the friendships, the inside jokes, the moments that made middle school feel more than just a school. To the parents, guardians, and families, thank you. Thank you for every ride to school, every late night homework struggle, every pep talk, and every reminder to charge your Chromebook. Every packed lunch, every sacrifice, and every moment of support that helped these students get here today. To the teachers and staff, thank you for your patience, guidance, and encouragement and belief in these students, even on the difficult days. And to our graduates, you are more capable than you know. You are stronger than you think. You are more prepared than you feel. Carry your Hawthorne pride with you. Carry the lessons you've learned. Carry the kindness, determination, and the spirit of a bear wherever it takes you. Because no matter how far you go, this community will always be a part of your story. Class of 2026, be brave, be kind, work hard, stay true to yourself, and never stop believing in what you are capable of becoming. Lastly, as someone who is sitting in the chair,
Good evening, students, families, faculty, staff, Board of Education members, and honored guests. Tonight is a night of celebration, a celebration of growth, resilience, memories, friendships, and the accomplishments of this great class of 2026. To our graduates, congratulations. Middle school is one of the most unique chapters in a child's life. I used to be a middle school principal back in the day, so I got to watch kids grow over the course of 3 years. It's actually the shortest amount of time that you'll spend in one building together, 3 years. And yet somehow they're the most intense. In those years, you experience enormous change academically, socially, emotionally, and personally. You enter middle school still figuring out the world around you, and tonight you have grown stronger, more independent, and more prepared for what lies ahead. Middle school challenges you in ways you do not always recognize at the time. You learn how to manage pressure, you learn how to navigate friendships, you learn how to recover from mistakes, you learn how to deal with uncertainty, and slowly you begin learning more about yourself. You'll also learn some of life. It's also about looking ahead, because high school is one of the greatest opportunities you'll ever have. The next 4 years will help shape you into the person you'll become. High school is where you begin defining yourself more clearly, discovering your passions, your interests, your strengths, and the type of people you want to surround yourself with. Some of you will discover leadership. Some of you find your passion in athletics, the arts, music, technology, academics, service, or careers you have not even imagined yet. Some of you will completely change directions multiple times, and guess what? That's okay. Because growth is not about having everything figured out immediately. What matters is that you're willing to try. Too often, people allow the fear of failure to stop them before they ever begin. They become afraid of making mistakes, looking foolish, or not succeeding right away. But failure is not the opposite of success. Think about the most successful people in history. Michael Jordan, who was famously cut from his high school varsity basketball team and went home immediately and cried. He only went on to be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Imagine if he had decided at that moment that he was not good enough. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times while trying to invent the light bulb. When asked in history, bringing the Knicks to their first title in nearly 50 years. What separates successful people is not that they never failed. It's that they learned from their setbacks, adapted, continued growing, and kept moving forward. And that is exactly what I hope for all of you as you enter high school. Do not let the fear stop you from trying out for that team. Do not let the fear stop you from taking that challenging class. Do not let the fear stop you from joining a club, auditioning for a play, applying for a leadership position, or pursuing something you genuinely care about. The people who accomplish great things are often the people willing to be in uncomfortable situations, willing to take risks, and willing to grow through challenges along the way, because every meaningful accomplishment requires courage. And the good news is, you will not walk this journey alone. At the center of your next 4 years will be an incredible support system. Your families, your friends, your teachers, your counselors, your coaches, your mentors. These are the people who will encourage you when things feel difficult, celebrate you when things go well, and remind you of the potential when you forget it yourself. Trust that support system, lean on it when needed, and remember that asking for help is not a weakness, it is wisdom. As you pride. Class of 2026, you have already grown tremendously during these middle school years. You're more capable than you realize, and your future holds endless possibilities. Believe in yourself, support one another, do not fear failure, and never stop becoming the best version of who you are meant to be. Congratulations, graduates. We are proud of you, excited for you, and cannot wait to see what you accomplish next.
Thank you, Mr. Minnelli. Good evening, graduates. As I sat down to write this graduation speech, I found myself thinking about a piece of property my husband and I had bought more than 15 years ago when you guys weren't even around. In one of my first graduation Lincoln Middle School speeches, I talked about collecting rocks from that property. In fact, those rocks sit in front of our school today, arranged in the shape of a heart painted by that graduating class. When we bought that property all those years ago, we had big dreams. As the years passed, our lives become filled with all the things that come with raising family: school events, sports, activities, work responsibilities, and the everyday moments that somehow make these years fly by. There was always a reason to wait to build this new home. Time wasn't perfect. There were other priorities. There were expenses. There were responsibilities. Before we knew it, years had passed. Sometimes I look back and wonder, why didn't we just do it sooner? Now everything costs way more than it did 15 years ago, and the amount of time that we'll have with our children living under a new roof grows shorter each year. Waiting didn't make the dream easier. It only delayed it. To say we've been dragging our feet would be an understatement. But this year, something changed. Well, if I'm honest, some of our permits were about to expire, and suddenly we realized we needed to act quickly, or we would have to start everything all over again. Nothing motivates people like the possibility of paying for things twice. The trees have been removed, the land has been leveled, and where I live, we need a septic system. Let's you to take with you tonight. As you leave Lincoln Middle School and begin the next chapter of your journey, there will be times when playing it safe feels easier. There will be moments when staying comfortable seems like the better choice. There will be opportunities that feel intimidating, uncertain, or even impossible. Take them anyway. Try out for the team, audition for the play, sign up for the class that challenges you. Raise your hand, ask the question, run for student government, apply for the job, pursue the dream. Because the people who accomplish great things are not the people who never feel afraid. They are the people who decide that their dreams are bigger than their fears. The truth is that growth rarely happens in our comfort zone. Growth happens when we take risks. It happens when we put the work in. It happens when we're willing to fail, learn, adjust, and keep moving forward. Just like building a house, every goal starts with a vision, but visions are not enough alone. Success requires effort, patience, resilience, and the courage to begin. Tonight, you're standing at the edge of something new. The path ahead will not always be easy, and you won't have all the answers. None of them. Mr. Mininelli, for the presentation of the graduating class, it's my honor to certify that these 8th grade students have satisfied the course of study prescribed by the Hawthorne Board of Education, and at this time, I present them to you for the awarding of their diplomas. For the awarding of the diplomas, I'd like to welcome back Mr. Bird, who will read the names of our graduates, as Mr. Totaro, President of the Board of Education, presents their diplomas to the members of this year's graduating class. Mr. Bird.
All right, in order for all of our guests to hear the names of their children, we ask that everybody please wait for each row to receive their diplomas before applauding. All right, Jayla Rose Adams. Owen Baird. Adez Bayrami. Joshua Barron. Nicole Akiro. Elisa Bellin Mateo. Giancarlos Beltre. Sawyer Fly. Hannah Bosgra. Dawson Buchek. Leon Boudet. Robert Holmer. Daniel Cabale. Emmanuel Cubalete. Gaetano D'Antonio. Noah D'Agostani. Mosan Doruca. Mariela de la Fuente Barucos. Adriana Delalo. Adriana Delgado. Andrew Diaz. Andrew DeSena. Vincent Desario. Theodora Doty. Aaliyah Dijkstra. Andrew Escobar. Isabella Estrada. Jacob Falcone. Gabriel Ferreira. Elizabeth Florkowitz. Ryder Foley. Aaliyah Foxworth. Micah Francis. Lawrence Gallagher. Amanda Garcia. Jayla Garcia. Jose Garcia. Noah Jenberg. Amari Hamilton. Yasmin Hassan. Max Hay. Dina Khadib. Kiara Herbert. Jaylene Hernandez. Braden Irizarry. Eunice Jabali. Isabella Jimenez. Charles Jordan. Grayson Karn. Clara Koldani. Madeline Lazaro. Samantha Lightman. Erin Lee. Isla Lopez. Aurora Lorenzo. Ayana Louise. Kayla Lapino. Noah Lapino. Gabriella Marshall. David Martinez. Derek Martinez. Jeremy Melendez. Naomi Melendez. Almanzar. Aiden Ochoa Gomez. Jaliana Padilla. Pamela Palacios. Lucas Palladino. Fernanda Palomino Sosa. Mateo Panagia. Caden Pappendick, Augustin Pardo, Elise Pasquino, Gabriel Picar, Abraham Perez, Guillermo Perez, Madison Pichardo, Parker Ratliff, Christopher Rayandu, Elena Riker, Landon Riley, Christina Rivera Lopez, Jeremiah Robles, Luis Rodriguez, Nadalyn Rodriguez, Priscilla Rodriguez Hakey, Alexa Rojas, Lisbeth Rojas Nunez, Liam Rosario, Maddie Santana, Michael Sabarbaro, Anthony Stola, Bassam Saidi, Amir Shika, Victoria Cisco, Hassan Small, Kyrie Smith, Aiden Suarez, Lila Halixson, Yazan Tanta, Amelia Valdez, Osmond Vasev, Evan Willis, Lucas Williams, Jasmine Zalata, Sarah Zunick. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lincoln Middle School graduating class of 2026.